Hello everyone. I want to speak today a little bit about the events of the last few weeks and months as they have affected UKIP and affected the cause of Brexit in the United Kingdom. It's been a very difficult time, and over many months now the party UKIP itself has been in turmoil with a series of leaders coming and going, divisive leadership elections, campaigning within those elections which has got extremely aggressive and tough. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for a bit of a tough battle when it comes to campaigning, but I think we've got to the point now where much of what's gone on has actually overstepped the mark. We've seen a leader who was elected very narrowly on a low majority and a low turnout, but still achieved that victory, show that he was incapable of leading the party. It's taken a very long period of time, and it's taken a lot of money in terms of holding an EGM to get this man to go. In the end, he had no choice. He was voted out by those who were there on the day. And the atmosphere at that event was one which I think we should take as being a turning point and no longer going on like this. We have a historic mission. The amount of times that people come up to me in the street and say, Bill, what's going on with your party? Why can't you get yourselves together? Why can't you actually start to campaign on the things that we care about? And let's be totally crystal clear about it. The things that people care about are not the internal workings of our party. They don't care whether we've got an elected NEC, an appointed board of directors, or who's done what wrong and why we've lost money and why we've done this, that and the other. That is not relevant. These things need to be sorted out, yes. Maybe a new constitution, yes. All of that, of course. But right now, here we are into 2018, still gazing at our own navel, still worrying about who's a bad person and who's a good person in our own party. It's absolutely nonsense, and it's got to stop. The things to focus on are quite simple. The fact that our government is selling us out with these negotiations on Brexit, which are simply a means of allowing the further control of our nation from the EU, has an impact on the daily lives of every single person in our country. Whether they be concerned about the effects of mass immigration, whether they be struggling due to that to get a foot on the council housing ladder, or to get their children into the schools nearest to them, or to be able to get treated properly by the NHS. Whatever their concerns are, whether it be looking to get a foot on the employment ladder with a record level still of youth unemployment in our country, whether it be people who are concerned about the state of our nation's finances, with a deficit still running and a national debt out of control, whilst we throw money away like there is no tomorrow, by giving it to the EU for redistribution, by throwing it away in foreign aid, by vanity projects like HS2, which are basically inspired by an EU directive. These things have to be stopped. And if we don't, there will be no tomorrow for our country and for the people of it. So let's focus on them. We have a situation now where Gerard Batten, MEP, is the interim leader of UKIP. Gerard is a man who has shown to all over many years he's a man of honour and integrity. I don't agree with him on everything, but I certainly trust him. And I think as an interim leader, we could have no better man. He's already set out his stall on the things that matter. He's already been strong on Brexit and strong on the issues facing us to do with multiculturalism and the issues within our country. This is a man who knows his mind and who will not be deterred or put off by any other nonsense. This period of time, up to 90 days, as I believe it is, that we have Gerard as interim, is a crucial time for the party. I call on everyone, all warring factions, turn your guns on the state, the establishment and our opponents. God knows there are enough of them. Right now we can spend the time best helping Gerard by actually getting out there and campaigning, getting on the streets, getting new members and getting involved. And that's another issue I want to raise. We need new members. We need to be a mass membership movement. Gerard stated that. I agree with him. I'd urge everyone who watches this video. Sometimes I get people contact me and say, well, I watch your videos and I really agree with you, but I'm not a member of UKIP. Please, come and join us. We need your help. Let's change UKIP into a mass membership movement that's focused on Brexit and the issues that I've described during this video. We can do it. For the 90-day period of Gerard Batten's interim leadership, there should be no internal squabbles. We should cast our eyes outwards. After that, there will be, constitutionally, a leadership election. And there's a lot to be discussed, and we have to decide the future of our party and its direction. We need to know who's going to stand, and we need to know who's going to be supported to stand. These are all issues for further down the line. First and foremost, we have to re-establish our party as a player in the political scene, and we have to make sure we stand in local elections and we make sure that we've got people out there representing Brexit at every level and feeding back to the British public what's going on. These are the important things, and this is what I should be focusing on. I urge everyone out there to think on these words and please follow suit. Let's get involved properly in campaigning for the things that matter, re-engaging with the public and making people understand that we're back and that we're not looking inwards anymore. We've got a good man, an experienced man, a tough man in Gerard Batten who's going to look at all these issues. Let's leave him to it and back him up when he needs the help. In the meantime, let's get out there and fight for independence, freedom, liberty and a better future. Thank you.